Alright guys, I'm going to show you guys how to change the lower unit gear fluid and the oil and the oil filter, and it'll save you guys $350 to $400. Crazy. That's how much I got quotes for to change my gear oil, my oil filter, and my oil. Ridiculous. So you want to change it at 100 hours. I'm at about 95 hours. So here's the thing. I know my boy Jay is going to get on me because we were arguing about the warranty, and I literally thought that if I don't do it at a shop, it'll void my warranty. But after reading the manual and everything like that, the thing is you can do it yourself. You just have to save your receipts and log it down in the manual. If you don't have a manual, get some kind of login sheet or whatever and log in when you do your services and everything like that, and your warranty should still be good. So they should honor it still. So let's change the lower unit fluid, the gear fluid first. So you got, on mine I have three screws. Come on, you come down here. Probably on this side. I don't know how bright it is. I got three. I got one down here, and I got a vent and another vent up front. So we're gonna take out the bottom one first. Just a little flathead screwdriver. You're gonna take that one out first. Alright. It's probably gonna come out like really slow. I don't even know if it's supposed to be that color, honestly. And then we're gonna take off the vent. That should have it come out faster. It's coming out a lot faster now. And then the front vent. There we go. Then we're gonna let that drain. I think it's gonna take a minute. So while that drains, you can get this, which is your gear oil. And you gotta get a pump. You gotta make sure you get a pump, because you're gonna pump from the bottom up. And then we'll wait for that to drain. Alright, while the lower unit gear fluid is draining, we're going to change the, it's one of the fuel filters. This is the one that you have to do, or one of the ones you do at 100 hours or yearly. There's another fuel filter, but you don't got to do that till I think it's like 300 hours. So they sold me the whole assembly, which you don't need unless your assembly is bad. Mine obviously is 100 hours, not bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take just the filter and use just the filter that's in it. So to take it off, this is real simple. All you do is just pull this part off. This one's like already loose, really. Get a, what is this, 14 millimeter socket. Go to the bottom and turn it. There you go. Alright, there is gas in there, so make sure you be careful. Keep it upright. I don't know when the gas is going to come out. Alright. So gas in there like that, so I keep this like that. Then I will pop off this one. Whoa, it's leaking. Okay, I'm just gonna throw that one on the floor. Grab your new one, pop it in, put your filter back on, or your cover back on. And then I'll get my socket. Tighten it up. There we go. Just hand tight, not real tight. And then slide it back on. Probably get a rag and then clean it up a little bit. Some of the gas that got on the hoses, but that's it. That's simple. Alright, so now that it's pretty much all drained out, it's barely coming out now. We're gonna take the pump, the bottom has threads on it. You put it right there and basically thread it on. Oops. Oh, I didn't even know that there was a seal. So there was a seal on there the whole time. That's gonna go for that one. Let's try this again. There it goes. Alright, that's threaded on. So since I have two vents on this one, I'm gonna pump it up until it comes out of the front vent. Put the bolt on and then keep on pumping until it comes out the back vent, and then I'll be full. So I'm going to get this back vent ready, or the back bolt. This is the bolt for the back. Okay.
Are you filming?
So we're going to pump, and then we're going to keep on pumping until it comes out the front. You can hear it. Actually, it's coming out the back. There it goes. So it's coming out the front. So I'm going to put my vent or my bolt on there. Close it up. Okay, hand tight. Now I'm going to keep on going. This comes out the back. Okay. And you should be good. Alright, so now that we got that situated, one thing I forgot to mention about the lower unit gear oil, once it starts coming out the top, just stop putting in oil. Put in the top or whatever. Take off the bottom, put the vent, or put your last bolt, and you're good. Now with the oil, if you could change oil in your car, you can do it on a boat. It's even easier on a boat because you don't gotta lift up the car. But tilt up the motor, tilt it sideways or turn it sideways. You got a bolt here that's basically like in your oil pan in a car. You're gonna take that off. I had already loosened it up because it was kind of tight. You're gonna take that off and let it drain into your oil pan. there's also a seal on that one, a little O-ring. Make sure you don't lose that. We're gonna let that drain, and we'll get back to it. All right, so we drained the oil. I put the bolt back on. Now I'm gonna take the oil filter off. I did have to run to the store real quick and grab one of these. These are essential. Makes life so much easier. Look at that. Put it on, just like that. Get a socket. So, what you want to do though, before you take it off, get a rag or something. Put it underneath because oil is gonna come out. So you put it just like that, and then we'll take this off. All right, so I had to go get this little socket right here for the filter they had on there already. Now, it still was a little too big, but I'm Mexican. So I got sandpaper. I put it around the filter and pushed this in there, and now it worked. So I got it loose. So now I'm going to take it off. And actually, let me get this one ready. And you want it, what you want to do with this one is you want to put a little bit of oil around the rubber seal. So just with your finger, get a little bit of oil, put it around the seal. You don't have to go crazy. There you go. That way it won't lock. Okay. So we'll take this one off. Ooh. A lot of oil on my hand. Take that one off. Put this one on. So there is oil right there, so I'll just clean it a little bit. Put this one back, or put the new one on. Okay, I could take the rag out. Now, hand tight. Okay. Then after you do it hand tight, I gotta take off this see what I'm saying, how I had it on there? I had it on there just like that with the sandpaper and did it like that. Anyways, this one fits, I know for a fact. So after you do it hand tight, I think they say 3/4 turns after that. So go one, whoops, one, somewhat two, it's okay, players messed up, and we'll do just a little half a turn after that, but it's 3/4 turns. There you go. I probably should have got an extension. It would have worked a lot better. But there's your new filter. Now we'll put oil into the motor over here. You got this right here. That's where your oil goes. And I should be getting 3 quarts. I bought 4, but I don't know why. Of course, I'm not prepared, and I don't have my funnel. Okay, here it goes. Alright. So, Mercury 25 W40 4-stroke synthetic blend. Then we'll put the oil in. Alright guys, so now I put 3 quarts of oil in there. So we're going to go check the oil. I always take it out, wipe it, and then put it back in. And it says about max, so it says we should have good amount. But what you want to do is, there's no oil inside the oil filter, so you want to run it for about 5 minutes and then recheck it to see if you need any more oil, because after you run it, then the oil is going to go into the oil filter and probably take some up. So we're going to run it for about 5 minutes and then we'll come back, check it. If we're good, we're good. If not, I got one more quart and we can put some more oil in there to top it off. So let's check it out. We ran the motor for about 5 minutes. We're going to recheck. Once again, I take it out, wipe it down, put it back in, and let me do it again. So I need probably like another half quart. I'll probably let it sit for a little bit longer, but I need about a half quart, and then we'll be good. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right there, guys. You've pretty much seen everything that I did. I know I kind of rushed through it because I just did some wiring and it drove me nuts, so I want to hurry up and get this done. But this is the first time I ever did this, guys, so if I can do it, you can do it. $400 is gonna save you. I spent, and this is because I bought it down the street from a marine shop, I spent like 80 bucks on the parts. But you could literally, on Amazon, I could have got 3 quarts of oil and the filter for 43 bucks. Okay. I already had the gear pump. So literally, if you want the oil, the filter, the gear pump, and the gear oil, and the little fuel filter, it'll probably come, if you don't have like the gear pump and the gear oil, because the stuff's not that much, but you can find it and probably be like around the 70 buck range. So if you want to spend $400, go ahead. Or if you want to pay 70 bucks, take about 30 minutes and do it yourself. There you go. So if you guys have any questions, leave a comment down below. I'll try to answer it. And man, I just really don't want to see people pay $400 for such a simple job. It drives me nuts on how they get people like that. It's crazy. I mean, no offense to them. Don't get me wrong. When I have to do the 300 hour maintenance, which is I have to replace the water pump impeller, the high pressure fuel filter. I just found the high pressure fuel filter. 2 hoses, disconnect, connect. And the spark plugs are right here. So I don't know, man. If I learn how to change that water pump impeller, I might not even take it to them for that, because I'm hearing to do that, I'm looking at about $1,000, $1,000. If I can learn how to change that water pump impeller, I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. But anyways, guys, I hope that helps you guys out. I'm sorry I didn't go really in depth with it, but you know, hopefully you guys seen you know what it is, and you do it on your own. So make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and see you guys on the next video.